What's going on, guys? It's Keith from Digital DJ Gear.
And I'm Steve from Electro-Voice.
And today we're at Musically Yours in Hackensack, New Jersey, and Steve's gonna tell us all about the next generation of ZLX speakers. So Steve, I see we have 3 speakers here. Tell us about the next generation of ZLX.
It's a great question, Keith. This is the ZLX G2. It's the next generation of the ZLX family. We did keep the 15-inch in the line. We have a 12, and we've added in an 8-inch as well. All 3 of them have a 1.4-inch high-frequency transducer. We have upgraded the components in the box as well to garner a little bit more acoustical efficiency. We have the 8 sitting at an SPL of 126, the 12 at an SPL of 127, and the 15 at an SPL of 129.
So Steve, I see these speakers look slightly different from the previous ZLX. Can you tell me a little bit about the design?
Sure thing, Keith. So what we've done here was we kept the signature perforated grille from the previous iterations of ZLX, but what we did do on the back was where the input panel and amplifier is, we mirrored that with the 55-degree monitor angle. So it looks very symmetrical on the back.
So Steve, I see we have a few different setup options for this speaker. Can you tell me about each one?
Absolutely, Keith. So we've got 3 different orientations with the ZLX G2. The first one obviously being tripod mode, standard DJ or live band setup. We also have the 55-degree monitor angle. Could be a DJ monitor in the booth or a wedge on stage. Cool. And then lastly, we actually have a 23-degree kickback angle. So if you're doing street performance or something of that nature, this would be an ideal orientation for that.
I had no idea it did that.
It does, and it won't fall.
I'm terrified.
All 3 orientations all have a DSP setting within the ZLX labeled tripod, monitor, or kickback mode.
So it looks like you guys made a bunch of upgrades to this back panel here. Steve, you want to let me know about that?
Absolutely, Keith. Let's dive a little bit more into the inputs of the ZLX. So on the back panel here, we have 2 combo XLR and TRS inputs for channel 1 and channel 2. We also have 24-volt switchable phantom power on input 1, so if you're going to use something such as a condenser microphone. We also have a high Z input on channel 2. So if you're connecting an instrument such as a guitar or a bass, you can plug that directly into the high Z input without the need for a direct box. On channel 3 and 4, we have our Bluetooth channel. We have upgraded the chip to a Bluetooth 5.0 chip for better audio fidelity and distance. You can also pair 2 ZLX speakers together in stereo via Bluetooth. We've also updated the screen to full LCD. And in typical EV fashion, we kept our standard push for DSP knob. So I can simply push and I can access all my parameters for the global settings of the box. Additionally, if I want to adjust input 1, 2, or the Bluetooth, I simply tap the soft key. Again, hit my push for DSP button, and then can adjust any of the fine-tuned parameters specific to that channel.
So Steve, you guys changed the design of the speaker. The back panel has a couple new features, but tell me what really separates the G2 from the previous ZLX.
Yeah, Keith, so the biggest change between BT and G2 is really the robust DSP. If you're familiar with the eVerse family, most of that functionality is now mirrored in G2. Okay. So I have full-blown control of the global presets. I have individual control on each channel, 3-band EQ, compression, ducker, automatic feedback suppression, delay. I also have an effects engine built in now with up to almost 30 different effects of reverbs, delays, choruses. Also, the EV Quick Smart mobile app is one of the most important things now for G2. All of that functionality is controlled via the Quick Smart app.
Okay.
One of the biggest benefits I see to G2 now is that with this feature set, it really applies to a solo performer.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, so if I just had a guitar and a microphone, I could just pretty much grab the G2 and be on my way, plug in anywhere, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, so I could take my guitar, plug it into high Z, plug my mic into channel 1, pull up my preset or EQ, add my compression, add my effects, and I'm ready for my gig.
That's awesome, man. So lastly, Steve, tell me about any accessories that are available for the ZLX G2.
Yeah, so we have your standard cover for all three models.
Okay.
We have two different brackets for mounting.
Okay.
We have a U bracket that will attach to the bottom and top handle, and you could mount that on the wall, horizontal or vertically. And we also have a pole mount bracket that will mount to the wall. It's got one arm that comes out, that's adjustable left and right, and one arm here that the speaker sits on, that's adjustable in this type of angle.
Perfect. So Steve, clearly there's a laundry list of new features in the ZLX G2 models.
Yeah, so Keith, we really spent a lot of time at Electro-Voice with engineering and R&D to really make this G2 version the best it can be for you.
That's right, guys, you heard it here first. I'm with Steve from Electro-Voice. If you are on the market for some new speakers, make sure you check out the new ZLX G2 family on digitaldjgear.com or just stop into the store Musically Yours in Hackensack, New Jersey. I'm Keith, I'll see you next time. We hope you enjoyed this video from Digital DJ Gear and Musically Yours. To learn more about all of our pro audio, lighting, DJ, and recording equipment, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel now. Be sure to leave a comment below if this video helped you, and check out these other videos we think you'll like. Until next time, thanks for watching.